Welcome to the Burning Metal Roundup for the month of January. And me and Adrian have had tremendous fun here. We've been an hour and 15 fucking minutes getting to this point. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong on this one. But thankfully now we're finally up and running.
What a fucking nightmare.
Stop, man. Frustrating. It was so
Yeah.
frustrating. But anyways, we won't dwell on that. We've got what have I got? Jesus, I've kind of forgotten me running myself now trying to get this done. We have 21 releases this month, and we had a big one actually this month. We got featured in the Italian version of Metal Hammer.
Nice little surprise that was, all right.
It was, yeah, it was like we are now officially the Spaghetti Western fucking Irish podcast. Now we're gone full fucking spaghetti western now. Like, we didn't get into the main Metal Hammer, we got into the Italian one. We're probably the lowest fucking produced podcast in Ireland, and to be featured on Metal Hammer, the only Irish podcast. Yes, we got our recognition. It might be the spaghetti western Metal Hammer, but we got our recognition. We got our name in the great fucking magazine, like, yes. For our best of end of years awards, no doubt. And I'm not going to keep the hat on for the video. I thought about it, but it's too warm in this fucking house. But anyways, we'll waste no time and we'll kick on. And this month, like, Jesus, man, we've got two album of the year contenders.
Yeah.
Year, I wouldn't say maybe not EP of the year, but it'll be in the conversation, and definitely a single of the year contender for sure. Like, and we're only in January, like.
Yeah, fucking some great releases this month.
Oh, stop, man. Stop. And we will kick off with the first one, and we will kick off with the Enigma division, and we're going to play a bit of their track, Echoes in the Deep, and I'm going to skip this on a bit because it's a long intro. And there's probably going to be
It's the final weekend of the Harvey Norman Big.
Of course there is. I'm not going to buy anything off Harvey Norman. Go away. You could buy a new laptop off Harvey Norman, actually, Adrian.
Yeah.
It might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Right, we'll go around here. Played a bit over a minute there now. We normally only give it a minute, but I just wanted to give it a small bit more just to give a better idea, man. Jesus, like, I gotta say,
What an
shout
album.
out to Oren at Overdrive PR for sending me on the advance so I could really get my fucking head around it. And Jesus Christ, man, that's one of the best Irish albums ever.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Fucking
Oh man.
It's fucking a new fucking type of progressive metal.
Oh, dude, this to me. This is like the equivalent of the Irish version of Dark Side of the Moon. It hasn't been done before, and I don't think it could be done again to this level because the guitar playing and this and everything and all the synth and everything about it is just like,
Yeah,
what the fuck is this like?
I know the whole fucking the movie score fucking thing. It's like a movie score
It's
basically.
like something you'd see out of Blade Runner or something like that. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh,
And I know listen, I've listened to it a few times now, the album, and there's a good story in there as well.
there is. It's a pure concept. Like,
Yeah,
oh man, I said it in the run up to the album's release. I expected it to be the album of the year. I expected it.
yeah.
And when I heard the finished product, I was just, I swear to God, man, I was nearly emotional listening to it. It fucking hit me, man. I was like, what the fuck is. And as a body of work, oh my God. I've
Yeah.
seen some people saying that maybe the last track, second last track, should have been the end and the big 20-minute instrumental didn't do it for them. But it worked all day for me because I could see where it was going.
Yeah,
And it makes sense, but then it makes sense to regard that when they play Bloodstock this summer, they're on the Sophie Lancaster stage, they will be able to play the album in its entirety because when you take out the big instrumental, you've basically got a set.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, so they will be able to play the album in its entirety. I hope to play it start to finish.
yeah,
If you got the album start to finish of Bloodstock, you'd be like,
yeah.
mission alone, like.
I know.
Yeah, I was kind of on the fence about going to Bloodstock. The lineup isn't it's good, but it's not fucking.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
There's enough on it, but I just if I thought now that I could hear this in entirety, get to see Sacred Reich and a few others, it'd pay for itself in the scheme of things, and I get to see Miss Hugga do a headline set who I've never seen live, so there'd be another big one, and Biohazard are playing, with the original lineup, so yeah, I'm kind of swinging on the I'm definitely going kind of vibe now, and this is just a selling point. Absolutely magnificent album and one of the best Irish albums of all time, hands down. Hands down. It's just a masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. And next on our list, we shall have another masterpiece. Another album I said to you last year, man. I had a feeling. Rom Kingdom.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a feeling. I just said it to you, man. This has serious potential. And then when I heard the album in its entirety, I was just another like, whoa, unbelievable.
Sorry, yeah.
Have you listened to it yourself?
I want to listen to it again because I think it's gonna grow even more on me.
I think I've listened to it 8 times now.
Basically, I've been listening to Enigma Division too. I must have listened to it about 20 times already since Friday.
I'm just thankful that I got a few advances this month, especially with the Enigma Division, so I could take that in. I could do the Raven thing, which we'll touch on later as well. I gave it a magnificent review. I gave it a good review. It was about 10 lines, but I gave it a review because I said you were sound enough to send me on in advance, so I will give you an advance review. But it was your man with the whole back thing, I was bit by bit. But Ram Kingdom, I gave Ram Kingdom and Enigma Division 10 out of 10 each. And they are deserving of it. And I've seen Overdrive have given them fucking the same thing. It was 5 out of 5 as well, and a few others we'll knock out a bit of Ram Kingdom now. This is Red Admiral. stop it there now, unfortunately. Oh man, that's such a fucking brilliant album. Like, it's got bits of everything. At times, it kind of sounds like Radiohead. Like,
Yeah. When he got
I get a Radiohead vibe at times, like back when Radiohead were good.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
the less thing there. I noticed that when it was that song Red Admiral.
yeah,
He sounded Tom York.
yeah, there is, and he's
Oh, and combine that, man, that is so heavy. That album is.
and
You know?
unfortunate as it was about their ex bass player Bones, as
I know.
was known, passing away. Greg has been a great fit because his backing vocals have added another dimension to their sound.
Yeah, definitely.
So if they were going to pay a tribute to their friend, they've done it in the best possible way because they've definitely. I have a short list already, as I said to you, and these two are already in Enigma Division and Round Kingdom for the album of the year.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm kind of the same as well.
I can't really see anyone. Maybe the Vicious Head Society can come out and beat them, or
Yeah.
equal them.
Yeah.
These are special albums, man. The two of them, like Round Kingdom and the Enigma Division, they're very different, but they're fucking absolutely spectacular.
Oh. You know, I didn't. That what was the last All or Nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that album.
But so did I. But this is a step up, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Step up, like. And they've got a gig coming up, a memorial gig for Bones too. They've got an amazing lineup. They've got Death the Leveler. They've got who else they've got Senzar, Round Kingdom are on, Ocus are on,
Hartalon
are on, and there was somebody else, wasn't there too?
I'm trying to
7.5 tons of beard.
Yeah.
I think that's the full lineup, but that's in Drogheda, man. And if anyone can get to that because that'll be a fucking amazing gig.
Yeah.
So check out Round Kingdom. The album is called Admiral. No, Monarch. Sorry, Monarch. I read Admiral's this track. Monarch is the album. Definitely one of the best albums of the year, without question. And we're only in January, and we've got two already. Next up on our list was a band that kind of came from nowhere in our world. Was Cell Games.
Yeah.
Their roughly speaking, debut single, Here's to Your Bones. They were previously a two-piece that are now a band. And fair play to them, they got through to the semi-finals of the Bloodstock Metal to the Masses there at the weekend.
Yeah, no, you know, I know what you call it, Tristan. He plays with Chrononauts.
All right.
He does. You know, I saw them back in November with Yurts. You know,
Chrono, that's Carl Hughes' band.
I think he plays bass with Chrononauts, and I think he's playing guitar for Cell Games.
All right.
I'm not mistaken.
And we will knock on a bit of Cell Games. Here's to Your Bones. And if you hear the intro, go with it. The intro is just a bit poppy, but it's not poppy.
Yeah, I know.
This is kind of like they've described themselves as like a new metal act, like the early 2000s.
Yeah, it's
Texas Hippie Coalition or something like that. I kind of get a more of a 90s vibe off it, like kind of Ministry, White Zombie, that kind of vibe. But then again, we're older. They probably weren't even fucking.
Yeah.
They're definitely not fucking our age, like in the fucking 40s. Like we'd obviously hear different things, like. So,
yeah, exactly.
Here's a bit of Cell Games. Here's to Your Bones. Their unofficial debut single. but they're now unfortunately. I think it's a pure earworm, man. It's a brilliant
Yeah,
track.
yeah. Kind of electronic mix, electronic mixed with new metal. It is.
Yeah.
When you said Ministry there, right? I kind of know it was Ministry or White Zombie.
Yeah, I get that vibe off them.
Yeah.
One, the frontman's actually from Longford, believe it or not. I didn't know that, but
All right. Yeah.
one thing I will say, if you do watch it, I know what videos I've seen of him playing live, he wears a hat.
All right.
And he has kind of got a different kind of look, like a kind of like Reverend J.M. Burr from Reverend James Panic Worship, or a few others, like, you know.
All right. Yeah.
Parts in the video where he kind of didn't have that whole hat on and the whole kind of vibe, because I think, not criticizing the band's image or anything, the face paint shit is cool, like in the video. But if he kind of had the hat on and the more kind of a shirt or a jacket, a kind of more kind of fucking, again, kind of like a white, like a Rob Zombie type kind of look, I think it'd really suit the whole vibe of the band better, like.
Yeah.
You know, man.
I know, yeah.
Longford, and I'm going to say something fucking nearly controversial here. I know the Longford thing and the hat, like, but embrace the hat. Embrace the hat. Keep the hat in there, man. I think if you had that hat on when you were in that video, you would look way cooler. Embrace it. Oh dear. Half a Longford will be after me now tomorrow. I'm from Roscommon. It's all right. We're friends. We're all friends. But anyways, oh, I never know what I'm going to say on this. But Cell Games, from what we've heard, man, fantastic.
Yeah.
Metal to the massive semi-finals. They're doing something right, and this is a great advertisement to what's to come. And we wish them the best of luck, and they deserve it because they are really fucking good. And next on our list, we have it's an album that came out last year. Abaddon Incarnate, the Wretched Sermon. They released a video, Veritas, there the other day, so we'll just knock on that now. Stop there now. It's just like 1 minute and 17 seconds of just pure fucking
pure fucking grindcore, pure deck grind, fucking
exactly, pure fucking deck grind, and really, really good too. It's good that they're keeping the singles out and keeping the name out, like, you know.
It's a great video as well.
Oh, it is, yeah. And working with Transcending Obscurity Records has really been good for them because they've done a great job, like.
Yeah.
They're a really good label. Like, if you're any band looking for a label that'll do a shit ton of work for you, really would want to get on there, like, because they've got serious contacts, like.
Yeah.
Like, this was debuted on No Clean Singing, like, that's one of the biggest ones of the whole
album.
album.
I know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, that was your album of the year last year, Adrian, the Wretched Sermon.
Yeah, it was indeed.
Number 6 on mine, I believe.
Still listening to it. I do.
Gosh, you'll be probably listening to it in fucking 10 years' time too, I'd say. Definitely don't like Abaddon Incarnate. They're not one of your favorite bands ever or anything like that. Absolutely not. No, you definitely. Sure. Next on our list, we have another. It's a new band. This is their second single, and they're also signed to a label. Forgive me now, I can't think of the name of the label now. I know they've got a distribution thing with shit. What's the label called? Season of Mist. There's a bit of a Season of Mist involved in it too, but like
Right.
back to the label now. But it's Imperial Demonic, and they released their track "The Path of Night," and the album is coming in. It's in
April the 7th.
Huh?
April the 7th.
April. I wasn't sure if it was April or May.
It's through Blackline Records. They're Swedish label. They are.
Yeah, that's it. Good man. Good man. You always seem to pick up the names that I can never fucking remember on these. Here we go. A bit of Imperial Demonic.
Don't just change your bank. Change the way.
Go ahead. Skip it on a small bit because it's very long. Right, we didn't get any vocals in there whatsoever, but it's a black metal track, so you can kind of know what to expect.
Yeah. Very old school sound. Like Dark Funeral.
Yeah, the true tracks they've released so far, The Path of Night, and I can't remember the name of the previous one, they're excellent, like, aren't they?
Yeah, they're great black metal. It is.
They're very good from what we've heard so far. And this could be another one on the album of the year list, maybe, perhaps. From what we're hearing, like it could be fucking knocking on. Obviously we've touched on.
It's an EP. It is.
Sorry.
It's an EP, I think.
Oh, is it EP? Oh, sorry, I apologize. An EP, is it? All right.
Anyway, but it's gonna. I have a funny. Blackline have a very good label there.
Well, there's talent in that band, man. You like Andy and I know I can't remember that. I don't know their lad's name from Overat. They're involved in it, and a few others. Like they've got a fucking proper lineup there. Like
I know, but they're very good at like Transcendent. They're almost as good as Transcendent. They are. They're probably as good as them. That label. I think that's going to explode once it releases.
Oh, hopefully, that's good to hear. Like they just needed to get a good backing. Like in the past, they probably would have been using. They probably would have released in hostile media in the past, but that's in the past now. So it probably worked out better for them that they had to go further afield, and go somewhere, get a different take and a whole different. Get introduced to new people because you're kind of when you use an Irish-based label, you're kind of are preaching to the fucking choir a lot of the times, aren't you? That's no disrespect to what Hostile Media done. They were excellent what they done.
I know, but really delighted for the lad, the fucking overall lads. They deserve that. They do,
Yeah, the things are looking good for them. Things are definitely looking good for them. And Imperial Demonic are releasing their debut EP in April. I don't know the name of it either because
beneath the I think it's beneath the Crimson Eclipse.
Something like that, yeah. Something like that. I was so prepared for all this, and we were an hour and 15 minutes trying to get this video going. And by the time we got the video going, I'm half fucking mithered. God. Jesus, man, and if people knew how the fucking shite we had to put up with to get this thing done this evening, fucking appreciate us. We do this every month, no matter what. Even if the fucking technology gods are fucking saying no, we will find a way. Yeah, and next on our list we have another band from the north of Ireland called Machina Core, who released an EP last year, who are made up of previous members of Citizens, amongst other bands, and they've recently recruited a new member, and these lads are going for it by the sound of things.
Yeah.
And we will pick up, play a bit of their track, Those Among Us. I have to stop it there now, unfortunately. We've given it a minute. That's a very good song, man. Very, very good.
Great song it is.
No, they are good.
The,
Genty.
yeah, kind of like Machine Head.
The
The singing.
gent.
Which?
More of a genty kind of sound, and more of a chuggy kind of sound to the riffs. They don't really.
But there's groove. There's a lot of groove in there as well. You know.
I kind of put them more closer to Masuga than.
All right. Yeah.
You know, that, they don't sound like Masuga now, but they've kind of got that kind of fucking really beefy, genty riffs, like, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, you don't. Can you fill us in a bit more about them?
I don't know too much about them either. I don't. I think one of the guys. I think one of the guys in it is related to Andy of Cursed Sun.
All right, right.
It's a
I
drummer.
know there's previous members of what's his name? I can't think of his name. Of Senescence. They're all frontmans in it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They're all
But,
frontmans from Senescence is involved, and there's definitely another member and a new lad, as again, was recruited earlier from. They've all got pedigree anyway, and they're.
Yeah.
What they've done, the EP was excellent last year, man, or the year before, whatever.
I actually listened. I only that's the first time I heard it was about a couple of weeks ago. Basically,
Oh, really?
this is really good. Yeah.
Oh, that EP was brilliant, man.
Yeah, and then
Oh, I really like that EP.
because I knew they were releasing the song, then I thought, oh, I'll check them out anyway. They have before, and I listened to the EP. And fantastic EP. This.
Oh, I was in from the start, more or less, of it, because I found out about them early, and I've heard the EP, and I was like, "This is fucking good." Like,
I think this could be I think they're going to be releasing an album by the end of the year.
oh, there's something in the works, all right. Yeah, they've been kind of vague about what they're doing, but they're telling people like, "Yeah, we're going to give this a go." Like,
yeah.
and best of luck to them, because what they are doing is very, very good. And next on our list, we have another band from the north. Jesus, Skunderd.
Skunderd, yeah.
Skunderd, yeah. They released their EP for Ye. I thought this was a brilliant EP.
Punk.
No.
Upper old school punk.
And we're going to play a bit of their track, Fuck the Rats. brilliant EP, man. I love it.
Proper to the fucking point, you
Yeah.
know.
The whole
Fucking
EP is like 9 minutes long.
yeah, that's right. But
No fucking around, just proper old school fucking punk like.
I got to play them on the segment Thursday night. I am.
Oh, great! Yeah, definitely deserve more fucking bit more.
Yeah, you know. Okay.
I'd like to see them live. Actually, I said that'd be good live.
Yeah, I say it's a lot of fun. It is fucking, you know.
Oh yeah, I really like that, man. I really like that. I don't know how I don't know how I came across them because sometimes it's kind of the punk thing is kind of hard for us to kind of, even though we look for it, but sometimes it's kind of hard for us to find because it's very underground. Like,
Yeah, that's true. It is. But
I'm glad I found this though because I like this a lot.
yeah, same here. I said when you mentioned them to me, I downloaded the EP on Bandcamp, but if I basically said fuck it, you know, may as well.
It was just for free anyway.
I threw them a few quid, you know.
Oh, you get to pay what you want, like it was, yeah.
You know, may as well, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you're going to just try, even if it's anything at all, it all helps. Like,
Yeah.
and they're punks too, so they won't care. Like, they're getting nothing. Like,
I was checking their page earlier on Facebook, and I think they're giving their CD away for free.
look, man, you've got to get your name out. That's the way to do it. Like,
You know, fair fucking play to them. You know?
old school, man, old school. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
and next on our list we have another band from the north. We have got Acid Age, who released their video single from their album My Wretched Womb. And before we go anywhere, I'm going to, hopefully this might work. They done a promo video. They're on tour with Evil in the run up, and it's one of the greatest things I've ever seen. This is going to sound horrible from this recording, I'm sure of it. But just check it out. It's a call out video from a certain group of an ethnic minority group that we won't mention. Here we go. Oh, it's fucking brilliant. Man taking off the fucking t-shirt and everything. And black belt, fuck more, fuck psychosis, fuck evil, fuck you. Oh man, they're masters of the internet promo videos. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Jesus, like the one where they had the announcement one about the album and when they were all talking at the same time and all talking over each other. That was, I didn't think they'd beat it, but they betted with that one. That's just the promo of the year. And there's one video of Jude getting a fucking a judo throw, and every time I seen it, I was just like, "Oh God, I can feel my hip getting fucking sore by the looks of it." And then they just put a bass line into it. Oh Jesus, man! These lads are comedy fucking gold. Like,
Yeah, I know.
pissing in the fucking wind and everything. Like, I'd love to have seen the fucking reaction of the American tourists when they all were fucking taking that shot for the 10th anniversary gig. Anyways, this is a bit of My Wretched Womb by Acid Age. unfortunately. They're technically brilliant, aren't they?
I know, man. Fucking amazing.
They're for a 3-piece, man. They make a serious.
Yeah. I kind of knew this was in them. But you listen to their first 2 albums.
Yeah.
It's just pure thrash metal. I kind of knew they were holding.
Kind of jazzy. The album was kind of really jazzy as well, though, didn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of what war jazz. Sorry,
Yeah. I remember they had a really jazzy album there. Oh, God knows when that was, a few years ago now. Like, but
the boys listened to all sorts of stuff. Basically, you put it this way: the drummer Aaron's he's a Danica, he's a Tool fan. He is, whereas Jake listens to fucking the bass player listens to like the Bosric Tentacles and stuff like that. And then Jude's a big fucking EVH fan.
all right.
So they kind of, it's a nice eclectic mix they have there of what they listen to.
And it works too. Like, you can tell they're all on the same page. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
you can tell they're a real band. Like, we've already touched on their online promo stuff is just out of this world. Like, it's just.
I can't wait. I can't wait to
think of it
next week. I can't wait for that gig next weekend. I can't.
Oh, you're going to that, yeah?
Yeah, going up to it. Yeah, 19 sets, 19 songs.
Yeah, I seen the poster, right? Yeah, they're doing a full fucking proper 10-year anniversary set. Like,
Yeah,
fucking hell, that's a.
I know.
But fair play to them. Like, that was a big tour for them. Like, getting to go around with Evil. Like,
I know. Yeah,
I don't know where Evil as popular as they once were. Like, but I seen Evil back in the day supporting Machine Head, and to be honest with you, man, I left more about Evil than I did about Machine Head, even though I was a fan at the time. Like,
yeah. Jesus.
before Rob Flynn turned into a fucking wanker. I can't stand that fucking dickhead. I really can't. But anyways, we won't touch on that anymore. We'll go on to another band from the north. Yet again, geez, the north was really fucking pushing them out this month. Like,
Yeah.
We've got Congenital Abnormalities released their single Through the Passage of, I don't know what, Through the Passage of Decay, sorry.
Yeah.
This is their second single with Brian J. Harrington on vocals, and this man, I like this.
Yeah.
Like the 2 tracks we have heard so far from this are fucking good, man.
No.
This is good. We'll knock on a minute of Through the Passage of Decay.
Here's the problem every organisation in the world is facing.
I don't care about organizations facing problems. Everyone has problems. Don't need your problems on top of me. Whatever your organization is. Here we go. Now it's coming up now. I've given them enough time there, and all we can give them, unfortunately. Brian with another one of his trademark fucking screams in there.
And
he
man,
did that shit live, man.
yeah, I know.
I seen him do it. He would have been Genova. I ran a few gigs they were involved in, And he had this fucking scream that went on for like 30 seconds, and the 2 times I heard it, I was just like, "The fuck how did you do that?" Like, and he's at it again now with congenital abnormalities. Like, hopefully they take this live because Jesus, man, he's a fucking.
I think they will. They should.
Hopefully, like I haven't heard much. They're not metal to the masses from as far as I'm aware.
No. I think they might be concentrating on eventually releasing an EP or an album.
Oh, there's something. There's definitely things happen.
Definitely.
And we got to give a shout out to Wayne Donaldson at Ron Kind of Music Media, who made the video, and he done a fucking great job on it.
He fucking does a lot of videos, and they're fucking all fucking killer. They are.
And he just basically charges what cover price. Like, he doesn't make any money off it. He's just like if you want to get a video made, get it off him. Like, you know, I think it's 500 quid or something he charges for a video. Like,
Jesus.
Yeah, like that's like the music scheme. That's peanuts. A video of this quality,
Quality.
Costs 10 grand. Like, I've seen inferior videos that cost like fucking 7-8 grand.
Yeah, I know. Jesus fucking hell! Because the videos he's done a good few fucking for bands up north. They're fucking amazing. Yeah, he done one of Age's videos.
He did, and he done one for Raven Light and amongst others, like, you know.
Yeah, I think he done survive. Didn't he do Survivalist?
Yeah, I think he did as well. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. No, because they're videos.
That's a way, and he does great fucking work. Like,
yeah.
I suppose it's nice too when you're a filmmaker and all the rest of it. He does like his podcasts and everything. Like, he's a lot of fucking things, that he does, like, but he does it so well. Like, this video is just class. Like, so fair play to him, and fair play to Congenital Abnormalities, and great listening on with Brian J. Harrington and Geordie, of course, kept going, and things are
they're fucking deadly bands. They are. Love them.
And next on our list, we have a Hashmaker who released their EP/album, Bangers and Hash. Jesus, man. They fell on their fucking face, didn't they, at the weekend?
Fucking.
Oh, man, I'm going to fucking go off here now. And this is not... If the band, by any chance, hear this, this is nothing personal. This is just my overall view. And you can listen to it, or you can tell me to fuck off, I don't care, or ignore it, or whatever you want to do. This shite of going online and saying we're the best band and we're inevitably going to get through. And then you don't get through. You fall on your face. And then they put a post up online saying, oh, the bus, like, celebrating the fact they don't have to go to Dublin again. There's a wild card. There's a wild card in the fucking Metal to the Masses competition. You don't potentially burn a bridge. If you're going to go, they've got the whole thing with the lobster. And they've got the comedic aspect, which is brilliant. Like, the EP and albums they've released are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
They're a really, really good band. But they need to stop this shite online about fucking laughing at people's albums and saying we're better than everyone. If they could just say and put up online, join us and say more positivity, rather than saying we're the best. If they could encourage their fans to say, we'll bring the lad in the lobster suit, we'll have the band playing. Encourage people to bring inflatables. Like, bring fucking, like inflatable hammers and shit. Like Party Cannon do in the UK, and they're incredibly successful for it. Patchmakers just stopped all this shite that they're at and done that way. Like, say now, if I expected them to get through the semi-final, and if they if they were conducted themselves properly and said, like, we're going to go on this like thing with people bringing fucking inflatable sharks or fucking hammers and shit, like small things you get in a Euro shop and blow them up. Imagine if Simon Hall came in there singing this comedic band called Hashmaker with all their funny songs, with lads going around beating each other with rubber hammers, they'd fucking take off, man. They'd be fucking huge. But instead of that, they're this shite online all the time, like, you know? It didn't fucking work the last time. You know, the definition of an insanity is doing something twice and expecting the same result. And I'm sorry now, lads. I'm saying that because I think you're fucking class. And if you don't like it, fuck off. I don't care. That's my take on it now. And either fucking cop on or fail or just not reach what you can reach. And this is Crab Bruella.
Brulee.
Crab
Get
Bruella,
to
sorry.
75% off big brands.
I'm stopping there now again, man. That's a brilliant release again from them. Like,
Yeah, no, fucking deadly. Fucking love that EP. It's fucking brilliant. It is.
oh, it's really good, man. I've listened to it about 4 times in the last week. I think it's absolutely excellent.
That could be potential for EP of the year for me.
Yeah,
I
man,
like
it's in the conversation. It is
Yeah.
really fucking good. Like,
Yeah,
and as I say, the mixing comedic aspects, they're doing fucking 70% right.
fucking man, they're fucking excellent live. They are. I think I said it to you.
Oh, you were loving it when you seen them live.
Loving it. They didn't bring out the lobster, but it was fucking great. It was. No,
Yeah, that's just
they downstairs in Fibbers with fucking snowblind and 2 tails of all,
mhm.
and they were fucking great. They were. I think they were down a guitar that night, but they still sounded fucking fantastic. They did.
Yeah, man. Look, we've always said good things about them as a band, but they just I'm not going to go on mentioning it again, and that's it. I'm not going to ever mention it again now. That's my fucking take on it. Done now. If you're getting a gig going, get fucking inflatable hammers and sharks and shit, and get people going around having fun, and make it a fun time, and make your online projection about fun. Come to the fun. Come to the enjoyment. Listen to fucking seriously heavy music and beat each other up with fucking inflatable hammers with a lobster running around. I'm telling you, man, they'd be massive.
Yeah, no.
That's how in the genre they're in, like that
Yeah,
could be a band that could break into the UK. They could be touring with fucking Party Cannon. You know, like there's serious potential there, but they're fucking constantly fucking up online. Oh, jeez, lads. Next on our list, we have a demo from Faroon that came out in 2000. It was recorded in 2011 as such, and they've released it now. And this is a bit of their track, Mere Mortals. it's a great EP.
Yeah,
It's very good.
man, they're fucking always fucking fantastic musicians. They were,
Yeah,
you know.
great band. And
Yeah.
John, of course, brought it back as a solo project during the lockdowns. That seems to have gone quiet again, but sure, he's probably working and having the time. Like,
Yeah,
but he's recording though. He recorded the Body Drinkers EP.
yeah, that's what I know. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
kind of
he built a studio during the lockdowns in the shed, like so.
Hmm.
For initially for his own purposes, just to start doing for Rune stuff again. And what's the other band he's in as well? The Grief as well. They're working too as well. They've got new material out for definite on their horizon. I know that. Seen the post, but no, really, really good and good thing I'm still at it. Even though this is a good stopgap to release old material that's just really, really fucking good. Like,
Yeah,
no point just fucking lie there in a hard drive somewhere. Just get it out, like, and yeah, great EP. And next on our list, we have another EP, and this is again from the north. It's Monstrosity, and that's a good EP, man.
deadly.
Good EP, man. It's a really fucking good EP, and we're going to play a minute of their track Flow. Up there now, unfortunately, we're giving it the minute. It's a great EP from Rory, man. He done a great job on it. Like, that's probably the heaviest one on it. Like, but it's a mix of all sorts of different things. Like, it's like the Saturday Night track is completely different again. Like, it's a quality.
I don't know if you heard that other song he released just before the week before the album or the EP dropped, the Friday night.
Oh, well, that's what I was on about. Yeah.
Yeah, there's something about that reminds me of Andrew WK.
Oh yeah, that's it. It's got a real fucking happy, fun kind of vibe to it. Like, yeah, like that's where he's going with this. Like, you know, he's learned from his other bands, So Long to the Seance, amongst others that he's been in, and he's going for the Metal to the Masses too. Like, he's going as a two piece.
All right, Jesus.
Yeah, two piece. I think I don't know. Maybe he has another member in the works. I don't know. I can't be sure, but I know that it's going to be a very small band as such. But he's going to have everything lined up with laptops and whatever, and just do it that way. Like,
yeah.
Oh no,
Fair play.
Some people don't like that, but Actual Cemetery back in the day, that was when there was just Gavin and the other lad's name. I can't recall his name now, unfortunately. Sorry, but just the two of them with a laptop on stage, and they got going that way, like so.
All right, Jesus.
Yeah. And near the end, man, Actual Cemetery, like, we're fucking doing very well. Like, they're thing now, but you know, you just have to drop the elitism sometimes. If there's two lads and like True Home, like, they're two piece. They got to the Metal to the Massive semi-final there last weekend.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I seen the video they posted today. That was the first time I'd ever heard them. They were fucking good, man.
Yeah,
The man was like playing the fucking bass and the guitar at the same time. If that makes any sense. Oh no, I was very impressed. But anyways, Monstrosity have released their EP Memes and Dreams, and if you like good time, rockin' heavy music,
Check it out. Yeah.
And next on our list, we have Raven Light, who released their album. Oh, Jesus, I reviewed it.
Immemorial.
Memorial, yeah. And I gave it 8 out of 10 too. I really enjoyed that album. I done a review of it that was probably one of the worst reviews I've ever got in their fucking life. It was about 10 lines. But I can't review this music because I'm not a fan. But I really like this album. It's a fucking great album. And I'm going to stick on a minute now and I will be back in a second because nature calls. Stop it there now, unfortunately. Just gave it over the minute. That's a really, really good fucking album, man.
Yeah, I need to listen. The songs I've heard from it are really good. You know, the singles they've released a few singles that they.
Shout out to John. He sent me on in advance, and I was fucking delighted to get it because I knew there was going to be a spate of stuff coming at the end of the month, which happened in the end. There was a bunch of releases right at the end of the month, and it was great to get the advance. And if there's any bands out there that have stuff coming out, if you send advances to burningmetal@gmail.com, I'll either review it myself or I'll send it to Luke Markson. Markson is his name. He works for numerous sites. Like, you know, he's a professional. He's at it for years. Like, so. Well, send on your stuff to us, and we'll and send on your stuff to Adrian as well too for the Conjurings. Say your name of your project, man. Conjurings from Hellfire.
Hellfire Club reviews.
Conjurings from the Hellfire Clips reviews, and just get them on because you'll be playing their stuff on Metal Messiah Radio. Like,
contact me on Facebook, and I'm taking from there. Anyway,
add Adrian as a friend, but don't fucking add me. Email burningmetal@gmail.com. I just do social media now to keep an eye on the Irish scene. I don't care what you had for breakfast or where you're going on your fucking holidays. Just I don't care. Sorry. But burningmetalirl@gmail.com. Send on your stuff to us. We will definitely do something for you. And next on our list, we have Vendetta Love, who released their video single Ode from their previous release that I can't think of the name right now, but this is a banger. And we will play a minute of this now. We like this song.
Bye.
Stop it there now, unfortunately. It's a very, very good song.
Yeah, I know that EP is really good as well.
Very good now.
Yeah.
It's a
good
shame
band.
that they're kind of based in Ireland in the loosest.
Yeah, I know.
Because if they were based in England, I think they'd be a lot bigger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're really good there. I've seen them live twice. I
Yeah.
have,
I've seen them
and
live a couple of times over the years as well.
they're good. They're really good there. You
Oh,
know.
they're a great band. They really are. And it's a shame, because, as I say, but the UK, you've got Call of the Wild and all these festivals. Like, you've got a real good rock and
Yeah.
which we're actually going to touch on our next act. Excuse me, on the list. Just, it's just they would have been massive in another time, wouldn't they?
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
really would have done, like, they do all right, like, but they could be a lot bigger.
I
Should
think
be.
that I think they're writing. I think they're writing stuff for a new album as well.
Gosh, they've been flat out now since.
No,
They actually played a gig for me, man. Oh, fucking hell. They played the first ever project. They played the last gig that I put on, that I named after me niece Penelope, that was only after being born like 2 days before the gig. It was just an impromptu gig that happened.
all
And they
right.
were on, like, that's fucking 8 years ago now, nearly.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're around a while, man. But they are a quality band, and best of luck to them. And as we touched on there about the big scene, the rock and roll scene in England and Europe and all the rest, we've got the returning Answer, who released their new single "Living on a Lie." It's great to see these lads back, man. I think they've been gone for like 5 years now. I know that Cormac was doing a solo thing, but they're back. It's fantastic. They've got loads of fucking UK festival appearances lined up and tours and stuff, from what I can gather. So great, fantastic. Here we go. Stop it there now, unfortunately. It's a great video. Great track.
Great. It's
It's great to see
very
the
old,
lads back.
very old school rock and roll. You
Gosh,
know?
man, they were around a long time now, man. They were like a kind of a hybrid of Led Zeppelin and not Pink Floyd, AC/DC, sorry.
Yeah. Can hear the AC influence big time there.
I seen them supporting Metallica and the fucking RDS. No, I'm not, excuse me, AC/DC, actually. I'm wrong. Sorry, in the RDS like years ago. Like,
Jesus.
yeah, they would tour the world with like AC/DC and Slash and a bunch of other bands. Like, they looked like they were going to be the next big thing for a while, like the next Therapy, like.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah. But it's great to have them back, like, because they are an excellent band, and I'm looking forward to what the Answer do next. And welcome back, lads. Fucking good to see you again. And on our next, now we've got another band again from the north again. Oh Jesus, it's Prison Bitch. They're kind of
Yeah.
BX BC, like, yeah.
Yeah.
BX, yeah. And this is Met Equals Death.
I kept to death. I'll take it now. Now his future's crystal clear. Don't take it. Snap is snap.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Ah, man, they're like that. That's Johnny from. He was Schnizna originally, but he's now like life free tour booking.
Right, yeah.
So he's
Um,
what?
they released a single a couple of weeks, Shadow Mirror.
Oh, I missed that. I've seen two actually. I've seen
That's,
Mexico's Death and another one.
they released that as a video a couple of weeks ago as well. But that's on an EP, it is.
Oh yeah. I knew there was an EP out. Like yeah,
Cycle of Destruction is the name of the EP.
Michael Lustra. I must check it out. It was just
It is.
as I said to you, man, before we started this. Like I lost most of this month over the fucking back sprain that I had.
Yeah.
I done it at Christmas and I had to wait 2 weeks to get treatment. So
Say,
by that stage, I was fucked like sideways. That just straightened me out and fixed me. I wouldn't wish it on that wanker Andrew Tate. Actually, I would. I'd wish fucking rabies in that cunt. Fuck him. Fuck now, anyway. Dickhead. But fair play to this band. They are fucking really good, and Johnny's great for putting on gigs, and he's plowing away. Like it's fantastic to see. And well, we've heard of them so far. You've heard more than me, obviously. I will obviously divulge a bit deeper.
the newest single, Shadow Mirror, it's long enough compared to the tracks on the EP. It is, and it's kind of like Black Flag, Melvin's kind of sludginess to it. Still has that kind of hardcore element.
Oh yeah, they're proper hardcore band. Oh yeah, and they're fucking well worth checking out. And we're down to a few left yet. And next on our list we have Idle Discourse, who released their new single Medication. Knock a minute of this on now.
Kicked in the door and they took my place. Torture me more as I fall from grace. You take one step in my direction as the sky begins to change. I spoil red eyes in the night lights. My mind is blind, fight or flight. With second guessing your repression. Think I'm threatened, why?
Stop now, give it a minute. I really like what they're doing.
Man, they're good. I find them good, but I kind of find it hard to get into them. I do.
Yeah, they're not going to be for everyone because they've got
I know.
got the heavy side, but they've got the
it's good. It's
Dublin,
good.
Dublin kind of rappy aspect as well. Like
Yeah, it's good what they're doing. They're just kind of Clawfinger or Rage Against the Machine.
yeah, Clawfinger would be a good example. Actually, yeah.
No, I don't know if the lads know them. Probably do. No.
Clawfinger, man, that's me, man. You're going back fucking the 90s there now, man. When I grow up, there will be a day when everybody has to do what I say. They were class, man. My way. Man, you brought me back there, man. That's around 96, 94, 96 time.
Yeah, that's what I hear with them anyway. But they're good. They're really good. They are. No.
Oh, I'm a fan of what they're doing. It's different. It's very different.
Yeah.
That's what kind of sets them apart. Like they've got their own sound. Like they've got the whole Dublin rap accent vibe thing and the heaviness. And no, I like what they're doing, and they're doing pretty well too. So fair play to them. And next on our list we have I suppose it's kind of now the new debut of Cynic Cult to release their video
Yeah.
single Fallen, and man, that video,
It's amazing, that is.
fucking,
No.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Whole, the whole everything about it. It's kind of like what you'd see from Moby back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Jesus.
Kind of
Yeah.
released kind of
It's fucking hell.
video as well, and it's kind of they kind of got a Tool vibe as well to them too. The Cynic Cult release, from what I can, that's fucking fair play to Shay for keeping that, man. This is fucking quality stuff, and we shall knock on a minute of their track Fallen, and you really need to see this video to really and truly fucking get this. You need the video and the audio. It works all fucking day, man. Amazing. Fallen. Have to stop it there, unfortunately, man. I give it a bit more than a minute. Oh, I fucking love it, man.
Yeah, it's a great tune, that is.
Not only the tune, but the video as well, man. The
Video is great. Yeah.
blank faces, put on the masks with smile and there on the phones, and you know, everything. Oh, it's fucking it's Tool quality, really. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
obviously, it hasn't got the massive budget that Tool would have had for videos, like, but what they've done with what Shay has done with this is fucking phenomenal. Like, it's
Yeah.
really fucking good. Like, and I would strongly recommend you go onto YouTube and look for Cynic Cult Fallen. Just fucking put headphones on or whatever and just fucking watch it and absorb it. It's fucking excellent and great to see Shay back at it.
Yeah.
And to our last three of the evening now. And next on our list we have Body Drinkers, who we mentioned earlier, who released their EP that was recorded by John Murphy of also for Faroon and what's the other band called again? Shit, the Grief. And we're going to play a minute of their this title track, Swamp Hammer. Stop it there now, unfortunately. that band is like members of like previous times, like Altar of Plague, Soothsayer, Faroon, Z Ren. Like these boys have been out. They've got
Yeah.
they know what they're at. Like
Yeah, I could tell when I heard that EP and fucking no.
yeah, apparently they released an album in 2018 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of them, to be honest with you, but I've heard of them now, and that EP, man, I'm telling you, man, I've already got it written down in my short list for the EPs of the year list.
Jesus, yeah.
It's fucking brilliant, man.
Yeah.
I know we're using fucking Zoom on this thing, and because of all the technical issues we had earlier, so the sound mightn't come through across that well, but look up Body Drinkers Swamp Hammer on Bandcamp if you're a fan of death metal. It's fucking brilliant. And next on our list, we have The Bastards Diesel, a liminal release, which was the solo project of Michael O'Sullivan, who was previously in Weed Priest and 10 Ton Slug.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the drummer in the bands, like, and I didn't know he had a solo project until obviously recently, and it's fucking really good. And I'm after realizing, man, we're after missing one out. I'm going to have to do one at the end. Shit. I'm just going to look it up now. Fuck, it's only after clicking me. Skipping forward a bit. Stop there. Unfortunately, that's a very good EP. It's just proper dirty, horrible, sludgy, doomy stuff. Like,
Yeah, I know. Fucking, I threw a review for that up there the other day.
I seen that. Yeah, you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's great. Fucking great release it is, man. Fucking really fucking bleak.
Oh yeah, we like we were trying to sell 2 tracks that come in at a total of like 16 minutes.
Too, yeah.
Yeah, no, 16 and a half minutes, give or take, in a minute. So we couldn't sell it properly. But no, I really enjoyed that. Now I want to listen to it once, to be honest with you. But when I listened to it, I thought, yeah, this is really fucking good.
Yeah, fucking very heavy as well. The bass tone on that is fucking amazing. It is
Dirty.
yeah,
Dirty.
filthy.
Dirt bird. No, I really enjoyed it. And the album, the fucking artist we nearly missed. I don't know. It just clicked in my head. The whole Galway connection was Rope Maker. But I'm going to put on, before we did put on that, I'm going to put on Feroshi Gananuika, who released a single this month, A Life That Never Dies, which was a track that he left over from his album
Isolation.
That's it, yeah. We'll knock on a minute of this now, and then we'll get on Rope Maker. unfortunately. Other track from Tomas Hines, and from people who aren't aware, Hiroshi Gananuka is a solo project of Thomas Hines, who is 17 years old. He's getting into producing and stuff now, man. He's just going to be doing everything. Isn't he?
Right. Yeah. I kind of knew he was gonna go to that track. The amount of different stuff he's doing.
And he's going in a Doom direction now.
Yeah, I know, man. That's got. I have a funny feeling that's gonna be fucking absolutely fantastic.
He dropped a teaser and it sounded fucking excellent, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man, he's a special talent, like.
Yeah.
Right. Gonna get this up now. Rope maker. No, I don't want to make fucking ropes. Oh, that's not that one. No, as usual, very professional over here. At least I fucking thought of it when I missed it. It's been one of those podcasts, man, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've had an hour and 45, like an hour, at least an hour. No, we're over an hour getting this fucking thing going. But sure, man, gotta live up to the fucking said earlier on, like the whole Italian fucking metal hammer, like, you know. We are the fucking spaghetti westerns of the fucking Irish podcast scene, man, you know. we're terribly professional, and we can speak in dub most of the time too. If you listen to us, like. This is a Rope Maker, Blue Fire for Burns, who released their debut single along with Rory Diet, also on Malinkus. Pretty much on Malinkus. Unfortunately, that it's an instrumental track. It's an instrumental album is on the way too.
All right, yeah. That sounds fucking great. That does.
Yeah, it's what's his name? Shit. It's Rory Guyot from Malinkus on drums, and what's his name? Shit. 1 second, now let's get his name. I can't get it. It's not working. No, it's two lads from Galway. He's not originally from Galway, but he lives in Galway.
All right.
Multi-instrumentalist, and they got this going together as a project, and it's. Well, I've heard the track in full. Like Oren had Overdrive PR sent it on to me in advance. I didn't get the chance to review it because of everything that was just fucking stuff at the end of the month. Yeah. But it's excellent. It really is excellent.
Yeah, I may check that out. Actually, that's the first time I heard this.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good. It's instrumental, like, but it's very, very good. I'll send it on to you, man. After this, oh, jeez, man, how did I forget? I didn't forget in the end. So, but Rope Maker, Blue Fire for Bones on YouTube or wherever you stream music, and check it out because it's a very, very, very good song. And we have reached the end of the Irish Roundup for January. And we might start to go GoFundMe now for Adrian to get a new laptop for the fucking February one. So we'll have to fucking... Jesus, man.
I'm gonna have to be using my fucking phone.
I was losing all hope at one stage, man. But
Yeah.
we got there in the end, and unfortunately, we had to use Zoom. And even though the fucking sound is crap, but you're looking, what can we do? Like, this is just the only way we could do it this month with everything we had, the technical problems we had. And if you managed to stay at the end, like, share, and subscribe or whatever, but I doubt many people had because this one was probably a mess. Anyways, until next time, we'll be back at the end of February, the end of next month, and we'll cover the whole Irish scene again to the best of our ability, drunken ability in my case. But sure, that's kind of what we do. Thanks to everyone, and thanks to Adrian, and we'll see you next time.